What's going on, y'all? So, I'm being guided to do this message. And they say that this message is not for the weak. There's some things that people need to start addressing within their own self and start, just coming into full awareness of their realities. So I just purchased this new deck. It's called Straight No Chaser. It's an oracle deck. And I've had it for about a couple of days. And I'm being guided to use this deck today, you guys. So again, this message is not for the weak, they say. So it might be a little, some hard truths that come out. But if you're being guided to this video, then this definitely might resonate for you and your situation. I don't even want to do this reading, but I'm just going to follow my guides and allow them to lead me with this message for you guys. So, let's get right into it. It's for all zodiac signs. So Spirit is tired of playing games. Tired of people not stepping up to the, to the path that you're supposed to be on. No more delays. I'm hearing the time has expired. We're far behind on this path and on this journey. And it's time to catch up. So let's see what messages are coming in for you guys, for us as a collective, with the Straight No Chaser Oracle. My heart is heavy right now. I don't know why I feel like I'm nervous, but we gonna see. Let's see what's going on, y'all. I'm gonna cut this deck. Of course, I'll be using other decks, but this is the main one that they wanted me to use, you guys. Oh gosh. So these first two cards that came out, you're fake. Why is your heart so cold? Let me get one more, then I'll start it off as that, and then we'll get some more. Work on your poverty mindset. It's keeping you stagnant. So, with these three messages that have come out so far, you guys, with this, you're fake, why is your heart so cold, and work on your poverty mindset because it's keeping you stagnant. I feel like you're not showing people who you truly are. You're being unreal to yourself at this time. And there's someone out there, you're so... Lord Jesus. So it's like at the end of the day, you have no emotion. You show no emotion. It's like you've blocked everything and everyone from your world. But also coming from probably a background of not having or not being, successful enough in the family that you come from. So it might be things that you have done to get ahead, things that you're not proud of, things that you would probably consider yourself to be forced into due to the lack, due to the poverty mindset. But I feel like it's definitely time for a lot of you guys to wake the hell up and stop being so cold to the ones that are here to help you. Feeling like you don't need help from anyone. But yet, you seek attention. You seek validation in everything that you do, in every connection that you have. But it's all a jig because you're not even being real with yourself. Maybe some of these people see the fakeness in you also. The Spirit is saying that shit is over with. It's time to get that up. Yeah. You need to clean your house of clutter. There's a lot of shit that's going on in your mind. A lot of things that are going on in your heart. A lot of things that you haven't seek forgiveness of with the relationships and, you know, within yourself. Like I said, it may have been a lot of things that you guys just wasn't so proud of that you had to do. Things that you know, situations that you had to be in. And how you had to overcome certain situations and obstacles. But it's cleanup time. It's definitely a time for cleanup. You change so much, you're like a stranger to them. They don't know you anymore. So I feel like with this cleanup process, you guys have definitely shifted. Well, this is something that you need to do. For so long, you know, been wearing this mask. And now it's time for you to clean this house. Clean house. Clean yourself up within. And change it to this person that you've always, you know, were called to be. This is your destiny. To be on the path of greatness. And so what if they don't recognize you when you come back clean and pure and whole? Unburdened, unangered. Fulfilled. Let them think for themselves. But for you, it's time for you to unmask yourself, though. And it's definitely time for you to seek forgiveness and work on yourself. It says, if you can't deal with your problems, seek professional help. Some of you guys might need to speak to a professional, get some counseling to overcome this trauma. Because a lot of you guys suffer from trauma. And that's point blank, period. Trauma of your childhood, trauma as an adult, you know, trauma with your parents, trauma with yourself. We all come from many different cultures and many different backgrounds. But you have to, you know, make the life that you want for yourself, regardless of what type of background, whatever environment you came from. You have that choice and that opportunity to change for you. So it's time to build yourself up. Time to get out of that sense of self-doubt. You need new friends or no friends. You've elevated and they haven't. So for those who have definitely, you know, made those necessary changes and are making those changes to fall back, to, you know, be in this sense of solitude, to be alone at this time, to better yourself, to strengthen your own, you know, characteristics and your own personality, to become a greater you. It's time to leave those people in the past. The Spirit is saying you can no longer go on like this. Let the past simply be what it is, the past. We can never see what's, you know, in the present, but we have to be in the moment as well. And now that you're getting this elevation, these people that you were, you know, stuck in this cycle with, being fake with, trying to, you know, dim yourself to their likeliness. Now you've gotten yourself away from all of these things and all these people. You're now able to focus on you, and they're not liking this new person that you've become. This person that has always been within you, first and foremost. But it took some time for you to realize who you was. You had to peel back those layers that you wasn't ready to see. But you was forced into it because Spirit was tired of your shit. We all ask and we pray for change, pray for better days, pray for better situations, and, you know, to have the luxuries of life. But you don't want to do the spiritual work, the cleansing, the healing, overcoming your darkness, facing that shadow, and facing that trauma. So that you can grow from it all. Take the experiences that you've endured and, you know, what have you learned from them? Take the lessons that's been learned from these situations that you've put yourself into, that you've been dragged into, forced into, or simply just unaware of until you got too deep, in too deep with the situations. But I feel like you guys are now needing to see things from a higher perspective, and God is opening your eyes at this time for you to truly see all there is. We had one person hurt you, not the whole world. So like I said, that inner child facing that trauma, ending those cycles. And it says work on loving yourself more. Taking that time out for self. And definitely for a lot of us, we've gone through these cycles, these situations, and it's just one person that may have hurt us, but we take it out on the whole world. Going back to that question, why is your heart so cold? Everybody didn't burden you. Everybody didn't put you through, that moment of sadness, that moment of neglect and abuse, abandonment. Everybody didn't do that for you. So it's not cool to just continue to shut people out when they're there to simply help to lift you, help you to elevate and evolve. So work on that. I feel like that's one of the main things we all need to work on. It's just, not taking out anger and out, issues out on everyone when it's just that one person that may have made it feel that certain way or put us in a position of, to be deceived. It says they think you're a snake and you know why. So for some of you guys who were, coming off as fake or coming off as cold-hearted, just not simply showing people who you are, some things you could have done in the past, you, like I said, wasn't proud of, things you had to do to get by, to survive the struggle. So you could have, did some backstabbing. You could have did some things that were definitely conniving and, unrighteous for some of you all. But everything has changed. We have the right to change it all. And know that you're not always right. The decisions that we make are not always in the best interest for us. But some of us, we go against the grain and we go against what our intuition tells us. And we get put in these situations where we have to be aggressive, where we have to, make those sudden decisions that don't serve us well. And we have to suffer those consequences later on down the line, whether that's immediately or further on out. Could take months, years, decades, but karma always have its time of, dishing those times of change and times of service when it comes to receiving that karma back in full circle. But some of these people you guys were dealing with, they definitely saw you as a snake. They saw that you were fake. They felt like you were fake. They felt like you weren't, a true friend, someone that was, for them. Some of them probably even felt that you was in the mindset of having more than what they had, even though you didn't, because they didn't know your backstory. And this is for a lot of you guys, a lot of these people that you entertain and are being entertained by, they don't know you, the real you. You have put on a facade and you carry it well. But it's time to, release all of that. The time has come. Work on loving yourself. This is too many cards. I'm not about to take all of them. I'll take this one. You did so much in the name of love and they still left. Don't repeat this pattern. Going back to those same cycles, you got to work on yourself. Knowing that these people that have hurt you is just, a moment in your journey for you to learn. these lessons and not repeat those cycles, repeat the patterns. Because some of you guys, I feel like you guys are really, you do have kind hearts. You guys are, in the energy of being someone great. But with all the deception and all the fear, the lies, the manipulation that you guys have endured in your lives, it's caused you to be cold-hearted. It's caused you to be blocked off when it comes to connections, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to, healing yourself, focusing on your self-esteem as well, loving yourself, caring for yourself wholeheartedly, seeing your authenticity. So I feel like you guys are definitely, putting too much time to please others. And this is something that you guys are, needing to release, needing to work on, needing to focus more on how to focus on yourself, focus on your true you, your purpose in this lifetime is what's most important right now. And how to heal your heart space and allow love to come in and embrace you. Know that you are loved. And know that you are someone who has great purpose. We all go through life cycles. We all go through, the struggle to survive. But never be in a position moving forward to put yourself back at a lowest point where as though you lose yourself. So it's time to elevate. It's time to evolve. Just can you pinpoint where you lost your smile and stop being happy? That's what I'm saying. Losing yourself in it all. In all this drama, all this trial and error, you lost yourself somewhere along the line. When was the last time you smiled? When was the last time you was happy? When was the last time you felt appreciated, validated? When was the last time someone simply saw you? Not what you masked up to be, but when was the last time someone saw you, that real you? When was the last time you saw yourself? Better yet. We got to learn how to make ourselves happy, be in the energy with our own self, appreciate our own space. Let's see what's going on with you guys. These messages, further messages. I really want to tap into this pinpoint when you lost your smile and stopped being happy. That's what I want to tap into the energy of. Because life can be hard. Life can be burden. It definitely can be a burden. But life is only what you make it. It's not always about, trauma. Sometimes some of us have sicknesses. Some of us, we have a lot of different things that we got going on in our lives. It's not always trauma. It could be overcome by sadness. Due to having to, go through certain experiences at the age that we are. Some things we just can't handle. Some things at then we're never prepared for anything in life. So when these, cycles come up and these sudden changes and, tower moments come in for us, it's like, how do we approach, when the situation approaches us, how do we handle it? And I feel like a lot of you guys have just definitely, lost yourselves along your path. by your, circumstances that you've dealt with, the challenges that you've gone through, had to overcome, oversee. Some of you guys are still in those cycles. And we got the 5 of Cups. So I feel like a lot of, like I said, a lot of abandonment, a lot of neglect, a lot of conflict. And this could be a generational cycle that needs to be broken. Like I said, a lot of tower moments, a lot of, pain, suffering. You guys have definitely, dimmed your light of seeing yourselves and who you truly are, what you stand for. You definitely don't have relationships where they're fulfilling on a heart space. You definitely are closed off to love in all forms for many of you. Hearts have been shattered, broken into pieces. Because even what you once saw yourself for, you no longer see it. You've lost a true image of self. And that's why Spirit is saying, like, it's time for you to, wake the hell up. That's why they say this won't be for the weak. This message is not for the weak. Because there's a lot of things that you guys are just going to have to face the reality of. And that first reality is coming back into the form of self. Yeah, we got the Empress. Yeah, this is definitely something dealing with, generation, leniency. You guys could have been, been in this mindset since the coming of your birth, born into this mindset of lack, of not having, uncertainty, imbalance, not able to speak your truth. You just have so much turmoil just within your whole being. And Spirit is saying that, it's time for you to be awakened. It's time for you to answer the call. You're no longer a caged bird. You've been set free. You're being set free. But you definitely have to cut the cords and cut the strings of your negative thinking. This fear and this lack. Because what you're coming into, what Spirit is trying to bring you, is overflow, abundance, peace, and truth, fullness. What else? Can you pinpoint your look when you lost your smile and stopped being happy? Some of you guys may never even felt, that your smile was real, worth smiling, or, being happy. Because you've been, invoked in so much sadness, so much darkness. But you guys have been protected from the beginning of time. You got the Prince of Swords here. Could be connecting to the archangels. Definitely passed over loved ones, spirits. Definitely been on the dark side of life, you guys. You just feel like your life is just blown up before your eyes. Could be connecting to this crow spirit animal, or the raven, but it also symbolizes transformation and death and a rebirth. And I also see that, with this Prince of Swords, There has been a lot of pain inflicted on you. Many wounds. Like I said, you guys have definitely battled that darkness for some long. Feeling locked up, feeling bound, feeling burdened, feeling like you had no escape, no way out. Plus, you guys have been watched over the whole entire time of your life, since before you were born. But you need to see it for yourself. And sometimes we take ourselves through those dark phases because we refuse to see the truth and the light. And we want to go our own ways. Because at the end of the day, we all have free choice. And your spirit team, your ancestors, your passed over loved ones, your guides, they have to allow you to, have their free choice. But they never stop protecting you. They never stop watching over you, even in your dark times. The choices and the decisions that you guys have made. But I feel like a lot of you guys are definitely tired of this fight in particular. You have no more fight left within you. Look at that. Heavily wounded, burdened, trapped. Some of these wounds are self-inflicted. But I feel like you guys are definitely being forced to have this death and rebirth. Because something is definitely about to blow up in your face. It's going to sweep you off your feet. Definitely an abrupt change. Because it's time for you to come in full union with God, source, and spirit. Because you are infinity. You represent infinity. But you got to release yourself from this darkness. Yeah, spirit. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. Finding that balance. After nurturing yourself. Going through these mazes. Going through these cycles. It's time to recapture your true innermost essence of self. Knowing thyself. Masking. Definitely unmasking yourselves at this time. Balancing that feminine and masculine energy. Connecting with the cosmos. Receiving that, those DNA activations. Renewing your cell structure, your DNA structure. Everything is being in alignment. Being placed in alignment at this time. This 3 of Pentacles. Knowing that you do stand alone. But there is also help. As we walk this new path, as we walk, to seek change and guidance, we have to know that we are not alone. Because Spirit is always with us. Our ancestors are always guiding us. But the question is, are you ready for that change? You got to know that the choices that you made, you was not always right in the choices and decisions that you made for yourself. But guess what? Like I said, free choice. And we got to learn those deep, dark lessons that we put ourselves into. Got the Queen of Swords. So I feel like with this Queen of Swords, this is a lot of truth coming to light. A lot of truth being spoken. You're seeing a lot of things for what they are, that higher perspective. And carefully examining all there is. But definitely having some form of realignment within your DNA cellular structure. This could be you, that generational curse breaker in your bloodline. A lot of people are not going to really, believe how strong you came back, how you bounced back from this darkness, from these hard times, from that, that time of being broken to the point of no return. Some of you guys could definitely, experience a midlife crisis, some mental discomfort. Could be suffering some form of a mental illness. Could be going to therapy to overcome that illness. Get some form of balance. Because everything starts in the mind. What you think, that's what you become. That's your reality. So I feel like the renewing of the mind is more so important for us all at this time. What we listen to, what we read, what we see, it all alternates our energy, our frequency, the vibrations that are within us. Some of you guys can have the owl spirit or the butterfly animal spirit also. This is wisdom, transformation also. It's coming in for a lot of you guys. And definitely just being connected to your spirit guides, your ancestors and loved ones. Hold on a second, you guys. Give me some water. 32 minutes in. That 32 break down to a 5. Change. So let's see. Get one more card for this deck, you guys. Come on. You got the 10 of Swords. Came out in the reverse. So I feel like this is a cycle that is, being closed out or needs to be closed out for the most part. Yeah, this is a cycle that needs to be closed out. You can no longer stay in this energy moving forward. Time to release yourself. Because the longer you stay in this energy, there will be nothing left of you. And that's point blank, period. Slowly killing yourself. Because you don't want to have this change. Look, you got the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Come on now. Ace of Cups is a brand new beginning of life. This like cornucopia energy right here. This Ace of Cups. Everything. A brand new beginning. Brand new cycle. New structure. You guys have the seeds to plant new beginnings. To have this prosperity, this growth, abundance. Definitely been spiritually guided. But you got to have this, this want to become a better you. You have to feel it in your heart space. Heal your heart space. Peel back those layers of that lotus flower. Plant those new seeds. And damn near rise up from those ashes, y'all. It's time to rise up. Because you guys have so many opportunities co-creating with the universe. So much being offered to you, so much that you can offer to the world, to humanity also. Because you are a spiritual being having a human experience. And we've all, come into this incarnation forgetting the purpose, forgetting our soul contract mission and what we're being, incarnated in this lifetime to do. The mission that is to be fulfilled. But I feel like you guys are definitely about to be placed on a journey of remembrance, a journey of awakening. Because the time has come. Yep, time has definitely come. Alright, you guys. So let's see what energy you guys need to be in to have this change. What is the energy that you guys need to be in to have this change? What you guys need to focus on? This is a message again for all zodiac signs. Got the Hierophant. Releasing yourself from limiting belief, cycles, old patterns, doing things the old modern way. It's time to release yourself and step out your comfort zone. These are things that have, been passed down through generations, through tradition, religion. Like, it's time to see yourself in a new light, a new perspective. We got the Magician. Says destiny is yours. Follow the paths of the unknown. Manifesting your desires. Co-create with the universe. You have everything within you to begin anew. Like I said, with this Ace of Cups. This Eight of Pentacles. It's time to co-create with the universe. It's having a new beginning. It's planting those seeds. Pulling back those layers of that lotus flower to remember and heal your heart space. So that you can definitely, be in this form of manifestation, breaking these generational curses of your, from your bloodline, stepping onto your path. Some of you guys are spiritual leaders, spiritual healers. You're meant to co-create. You're meant to be of service for humanity. But you guys have definitely just been so cold-hearted for so long, been in this darkness, and forgot your calling, your mission, your purpose that you were born into this world to do. Yeah, we got communication. It says phone call away, text, email, DM showing up at your door. So this could be someone from your past, someone that you probably, just brushed off. Like I said, with this being cold-hearted energy and this feeling of, not showing your true self, you're being fake, being inauthentic. And, with these people that were placed into your life, you shunned them. So you removed yourself from the help. And now Spirit is bringing these people back into your life. Because it's time for you to make this shift. These people are part of your soul tribe. They're your spiritual family, your soul family. But now that, you've been pushed into this energy by Spirit to release yourself from this dark age, this dark time. Could be seeing angel numbers also. But definitely receiving a lot of angelic guidance. They're trying to put you on these frequencies to raise your elevation, raise your vibration. So know that you may be receiving communication or some form of information coming in from someone that you probably, was so hard towards. Someone you was just so, untrusting of. Someone you probably just simply just didn't let in. And they were simply the help. They were there to help you. Could have been out of this dark space for some time, long time ago. But you chose to be in this energy. And Spirit's just definitely like seen enough of it. And they don't want you to continue to suffer and go on like this. It's time for you to, wake up. It's time for you to embrace your truest self, your truest form. You got the seduction card. So like I said, a lot of you guys could definitely, been in times of when it comes to things that you weren't so proud of. Things you had to do to survive, men or women. Not just women, it's all at the end of the day, when you live in this dark life, when you live in these dark times, anything can go on. So I feel like a lot of you guys definitely use, your body to get by in some form. Feeling like you can, get the things that you needed through the form of seduction. And it doesn't necessarily mean sex. It's just like you have had a certain way of getting things done, getting things that you needed for yourself. But with the Moon card, there's definitely a lot of things that you had to come into full awareness and seek that light and that truth of, and knowing that you couldn't continue to go on like this. Because like I said, you had continued to move on like this, if Spirit have not, interceded, this could have definitely taken you guys out. Because when you lose your self-esteem, you lose your self-worth, you become nothing. It's like, what do I have to offer anyone? If the right person was to come along, what will I have to offer this person? How could I be an asset to them? What could I give to them? When I've truly, just given everything that I've, have for myself, my decency, my pride, my worth. I've voluntarily just given it all away due to my greed, self-sabotaging, and just not giving a fuck. Because that's what it simply is. A lot of y'all just didn't care. Y'all was really out there going hard. Due to that trauma. But with this Moon card, a lot of things have definitely been revealed. A lot of truth is coming to light. A lot of things have been, come to surface for you guys. To really take this time out to reflect. And seek out the changes that you need to make this, this shift. Because we have the Fool card. That's a reset, leap of faith, new beginnings, taking the risk. You definitely have taken more risks than one. But now it's the energy of taking a risk for change. Taking that leap of faith of growth. To transform. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Definitely having this sense of, forward movement. Everything, spinning in the right way. Stepping onto your path. Going in the right direction. This is where you belong, in the Wheel of Fortune energy. Seeking out that right path and following it, allowing your guides and your intuition to carry you through. Yeah, a lot of you guys have definitely did a lot of things when it comes to sexual energy and having this Jezebel, incubus spirit being used, being violated, being manipulated, using your body, feeling like you can just, says hooking up, late night creep, friends with benefits, sneaky link. So it's like I said, for some of you guys had a way of, persuading people when it comes to your looks, when it comes to, sexual services and things like that. Some of you guys could have definitely, been just placed in certain situations where you didn't know how to get out of. And these weren't situations that you were, some of you guys wasn't voluntarily, placed upon. You just hooked up with the wrong people. They had the wrong intentions. And you didn't truly see them for who they were, but they saw you as an opportunity. And this was probably why you was put in that poverty mindset of not having enough, not feeling enough, like you was, appreciated, not feeling validated, because you were always used by someone in some form for some time. You have the sign of Cancer that has come out. So this is definitely like you tapping into your intuition. Someone who is really, highly intuitive. Someone who have psychic abilities also. So this could be an activation for some of you guys. Or this could be a message for Cancer in particular that is probably watching this video. But, moving forward, you guys are definitely going to be tapping into the sense of renewal, sense of solitude, grounding yourself. We have meditation here, focusing on yourself to become more in tune with yourself in your higher consciousness, the spiritual realms, God, source, spirit. We also have the chakra system here with this meditation note. So this is you coming into alignment of self, your full being. So if you guys don't know anything about the chakra system, I, can tell you that it would be very beneficial for you to look it up and, put it to your daily life. Learn the teachings of the chakra system because it truly plays a part when it comes to healing our mind, body, and spirit. We have the spiritual realms, gift of mediumship, angelic presence, clairvoyance, spiritual guidance, healing, and earth angel. You guys are definitely being guided at this time. Some of you guys could have lost parents or someone who was very significant in your life at a young age that has caused you to go down this dark road, this dark time. But you guys have got to know that they never left your side. They may have left you in physical form, but spiritually, they've always been there, protecting you, watching over you, guiding you, comforting you. They are your angel of protection. And they never left your side. You guys will always be connected because you are an earth angel yourself. And I feel like the loss of a loved one that had transitioned when you possibly was a child. This is what took you down that road of darkness. Feeling alone with no one but yourself. Learning how to survive. Learning how to just be in this world and try to make it. Seeking love and guidance from the wrong people. We have manifestation, we have growth, plant the seeds, new beginnings, creativity, new opportunities, patience. Going back to this Ace of Cups. Putting back that lotus flowers, healing, planting those seeds to have this new beginning, this abundance, the renewal of self-love, giving and receiving. You guys definitely have a brand new beginning coming in, though. Definitely. And this is what Spirit is basically trying to, wake you up to, seeing that you have purpose. You are powerful. You are abundant. You are appreciated. You are loved. And that if no one else sees you, Spirit sees you. Look at that. Spiritual awakening. This is what you guys are having. A spiritual awakening. So it's no longer running. It's no longer hiding. Because this is who you are. Yeah, be in form of gratitude. Live in the moment because tomorrow is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised, you guys. Tomorrow is not promised. I'm definitely going through a spiritual awakening when it all boils down to it all. Because this balance is desperately necessary. Balance is necessary for you guys. It's time to tap in. Have this spiritual awakening. Face this shadow side. Release yourself. Unmask yourself. Take that mask off. Because true harmony is what you will receive when you come into this balance. It's harmony, peace, serenity, love, perseverance. Because even through it all, you got to know that a transformation is coming through it all. All the turmoil, all the pain, all the struggle. Have to persevere through these experiences. And know that your time is coming. Get one more card. One more card to close you guys out. One more card. Self-love. Just focus on you. Spirit wants you to focus on yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Nurture yourself. Your soul is crying out. Time to focus, you guys. Focus on you. Nobody else but you. I'm going to leave it there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was a little, conflicted about this reading when it started out. But in the end, it's just basically time for the awakening of you. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. I know I just said it, but I'm saying it again. And let me know what y'all feel about this video. See y'all later.